So I know a lot of people struggle with this, and this is going to be annoying to the people that struggle with this. There's other people that will love this video, and because they'll know that it's true, and then other people that will be like, let me think about that. But I just wanted to say that first. There's a whole lot of illusions in this world, and people from all walks of life, both old and young, fall for the illusions. The mirages. For example, one of the mirages is, I want to get rich and go on the beach and have a beer and a cigar and just live out the rest of my life just like that, just swinging back and forth. And for a lot of people, that's like the mirage. That is like paradise, right? There's a lot of other illusions out there, right? When I was a kid, I remember there's all different types of them, right? But an illusion and a mirage will always get you to look at the imagination, the unicorns, the stuff that doesn't really exist in real life. For example, let's take this biblical for a second. When God says, I'm going to take you to a land flowing with milk and honey, right? What instantly operates in our mind and is our imagination. We think like, when we think milk and honey, we think no problems, no drama, a life that everything is flowing, just paradise, just everything is there waiting for you. And it's like rewards, it's blessings, it's, think of winning the lottery as an example. People that actually have won the lottery, statistically speaking, they go broke in under 2 years. I think it's 2 years. It could be a little bit more or less, I don't know, but somewhere around there. Statistically speaking, a lot of them are worse off after the lottery won, worse off than if they ever won the lottery to begin with. Now, what does the mirages and the illusions tell you when you win the lottery? What's going off in your head? What's going off in your imagination? I mean, you can almost smile just thinking about it, because it's almost like, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that, I'm going to live large, I'm going to have everything, and life is just going to be so great. But that's what this video is about. Both old people and young people fall for this. And you know what, man? I don't know if I'm different. I know that when I was young, I fell for a lot of mirages. I fell for a lot of illusions. You know what I fell for? I would fall for the commercials on TV of people drinking a beer, Corona, and then they would look so happy, and they would be giving each other cheers, just smiling ear to ear, so happy, celebrating. And they had a cooler nearby, and you saw the little frost of the beer, the little, it was nice and cold, and they were just going go 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 go, enjoying it. You know what? I would say to myself, growing up as a teenager, there was a little quickie mart right across the street from me. I got arrested once because they would sell me beer, and one time cops caught me, but I told them I stole it, but really they would sell me it. So as a teenager, I would watch these commercials, and I would just think to myself, look at these people, they look so happy, and look at what they're drinking Corona. And it would sway me on the inside. I would get all these little butterflies in my stomach, and I said, I'm gonna go buy me a Corona right now. And I would do so, and I would go and I would drink it, and it wouldn't do what it did for them, right? And I would go in my life, segment by segment, watching other people live their life, and they were showing me that they were having a fantastic time. And I would go and venture out and try that same thing, because I wanted that feeling. I was chasing the feelings. So it's like, man, they look like they're having an awesome time. What are you doing? Oh, that's what you're doing? Okay, give me some of that. And it didn't matter if it was drugs, alcohol, whatever it was that was giving that type of feeling, I would chase it, right? But this is the part that is the main focus of the video. I was chasing all of that, and I did it, but I never got to the destination. Somewhere along the way, I was dropped off at the wrong destination. I said, why don't I feel the way they feel? And later on, as I grew up more and more and fell for more and more mirages and illusions from everything, you know. For example, you know how society puts sex on a pedestal, right? They put it on a pedestal. It's like the biggest, best thing you could ever do, right? But anybody that's had it understands that it is pleasurable. But the hype of what you hear about and the actuality are two different things. Just like the hype that you hear about Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and actually biting into it, you're like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not bad. I like it. But damn it, I don't love it. Like, man, you guys go crazy for this stuff. Some people shoot some people for this chicken sandwich. Like, I don't understand it. Right? Popeye's chicken sandwich and all of these things. These are illusions and mirages that, and so people are going and they're looking at other people live their life, and they're seeing people take pictures in front of the beach and with family, you know, and everybody's smiling, and then the camera phone goes down, and those people that were smiling start to nag one another, right? And they start to fight and bicker and complain, and the baby's crying in the background, and the dog just bit somebody, and there's problems all over the place. But you don't get to see all of that. All you see is that snapshot of the illusion of we're having an awesome time. And I wanted to make a video and try to pop the illusion for the people, you know, and just let you know, like, bring you down here, planet Earth, you know, kind of like put your feet on the solid ground and say, listen, this is not a downer type of video. Not trying to be a negative person, but realistically speaking, let's just put things where they ought to be, right? I've seen Bentleys, I've seen Rolls Royces, I've seen them in real life. I've looked in, and I just don't understand the hype. The hype is enormous, but when you look at the car, it's like, okay, it's a little different than the rest of the cars. It's a little different, but the hype is like it's an alien from outer space, right? So I guess the message here in this video would be, don't fall for these mirages and illusions. I fell for it growing up, and it had me chasing a lot of empty wells, and only later in life did I find out that it was all an act, that most people would just act, right? Act like that photo illustration example that they smiling, everything's like, and then after that the camera goes down, you know, like things look different than what the picture showed. And life in general is a lot like a commercial. A lot of people want to show you their best side, and they want you to believe that this is them 24/7. And so most people, if you don't know any better, usually people that are a little older, they know what's up. But the younger generation, they just think that life is run off of what you see, and there's no behind the scenes. Like if you're watching a movie, if you were to see what was behind the scenes of how they made the movie, you wouldn't be as impressed, because you would know how everything, you know, like, did you know, like in movies, as an example, sometimes they get like a little toy car and they zoom in and they act like it's a real car, and then they'll just throw it down like a little hill, but in the movie it's like, oh, it's tumbling down, but in reality it's like a little toy car that they just, with their finger, they just went like that, and it's flipping over a prop that they created, right? And that is precisely what I'm trying to get at, is trying to pop the illusions that we fall for a lot of deception. And there's a whole lot of deception going on in today's day and age, with the media, with politics, with what they want you to see versus what they're doing. Hey, look at my left hand. Hey, look at my left hand. Look. And the right hand is stabbing you in the back. It's doing a whole lot of sinister stuff. Well, look over here, look over here, look over here, or look over there. And I wish that people would have discernment, and I wish that people would look more further than what their eyes are able to see just at face value. You understand what I'm saying? Understand what's going on from a hawk's point of view. Like the people that are talking to you, I won't make this video much longer, but let me just say this. The people that are talking to you, that want to herd you to do what they want you to do, and they dress it up like it's for your best interest, but it's dressed that way, but it's actually not natural, it's unfruitful, and it's actually disastrous in nature, what they're asking you to do. But they dressed it up like it's for your own good, it's for the benefit of others, and they've masqueraded it like it's morality, right? It's moral to do this, right? You have to be able to dissect what's what and who's who and what's really going on. You can't just take what people feed you. And that's why I made this video. There's a whole lot of deception going on with the media, with people telling you one thing, and these people don't mean you any good. They're not your friends. I'll leave it there. Hopefully, if I just woke up one person to do some critical thinking, that was good enough for me. I mean it, guys. I'm telling you the truth, man. For real. This is how life really is. God bless.